Good morning and happy Thursday, November 5th. So, today, what we're going to do is practice using our place value, these tiles on our slide, and finding the product and quotient of problems with decimals and whole numbers and watching them or having them change based on multiplying them by powers of 10. Now, powers of 10 can be in two forms. They can be like on this slide 10, 100, and 1000, or powers of 10 can also be represented as 10 to the first power, 10 to the second power, 10 to the third power. Remember, when you're talking about powers of 10 in this form with an exponent, depending on what your exponent is depends on how many zeros. And that's where you can see 10 to the first power is the same as 10, 10 to the second power is the same as multiplying or dividing by 100, and 10 to the third power is just like multiplying or dividing by 1000. So what you're going to do is you're going to see this first problem. This first expression is 1.4 times 10. So I think to myself, well, when I'm multiplying by 10, I have to add 1 0. So if at first my number looked like this with my 1 in the ones place and my 4 in the tens, if I have to add a 0, I'm going to slide. I have to add a place. I have to add a place value. So my decimal is going to move one place value to the right because my number is going to get larger. Therefore, my 1 moves to the tens, my 4 moves to my ones, and now I have 0 tenths. So I've done the first one for you. If I was to do, then if we have to look at the pattern, we know that this is going to slide over. My 1 goes to the tens, my 1 goes to the hundreds, my 4 goes to the tens, and I get a 0 in the ones, and I also have 0 tenths. So now that I have my two zeros. All right, continue this pattern as you multiply and divide or find the product or the quotient of these expressions.